at All In with CSN, brought to you by Ingles. Love the prices, love the savings. Ingles, all our folks there at Ingles. Brought to you by Benson Ford over there at 123 in Easley. Brought to you by Oakway Tractor, Andy and the guys over here in Seneca. And as of today, we're going to add a new sponsor to the family of sponsors. We want to welcome Joe and the guys over at Kiowee Marina. Folks, Kiowee Marina is absolutely awesome. It's a little cove right there in the middle of Kiowee. You got a beautiful view of the mountains and Lake Kiowee in front of you. You got food at the restaurant next door to Tiki Hut. You can get all your supplies right there in the shop and get all the stuff you need for your boating outs, if you're outings on your boats. You can even rent a boat there. You can rent a cabin. And they've got boats for sale there. Events going off all the time. Just check their calendar. That's the Kiowee Marina, folks, right there in Seneca, right there on Kiowee Marina Drive. All right, so guys, it's going to be a short, brief, and quick show today. It is the middle of summer, not much going on. But hey, you couldn't tell that by looking at our Clemson Sports News Facebook page the last few days. Guys, we were proud to post. We did over 1.5 million views in over 5 days on Clemson Sports News in the middle of the summer with school out and no sports. I mean, there's not a sport going on right now. They just wrapped up track and field over the weekend with the finals over there in Oregon, but that was it. All we got is recruiting. We got some camps going on around here for some sports on campus. That's about it. Town's empty, school's empty, but lo and behold, we did 414,000 on Monday, another 263,000 just yesterday, and this is on our Facebook feed on Clemson Sports News, our page. So not counting the website, the Twitter, the Instagram, and right here on our live streams. So again, very proud of our staff, very proud of all the work we put in. Again, we're 8 years old. We put a lot of work into getting that audience, and thank you all again for you guys being our fans and hanging out and watching us and reading all the stuff we put out there and watching our videos. And again, 8 years of hard work. You know that, guys. Go to the website, www.clemsonsportsnews.com. You can see the latest stuff we put out. I'm going to have a bunch of recruiting news coming up in the next couple of days, but let's start off the show with some right now. Tomorrow, 4-star defensive end Dre Quinn out of Georgia is going to announce out of a whole host of people. This is one of the top defensive ends in the country, but it's down to Clemson and Texas. And it looks like the Tigers, I'm going to go ahead and predict he's going to pick Clemson. We've gotten word through our variables, and we put it through our little litmus test, and we come out with Clemson on top on this one. So look for Dre Quinn tomorrow. He'll commit, and once he gets that done, we'll have the story, and we'll reach out to Dre, and we'll get an interview with him as well, and we'll talk to him about the commitment and Clemson and why he chose the Tigers. But that's tomorrow, 4 o'clock. Dre Quinn, 4-star defensive end. We'll pick between Clemson and Texas, and I'll probably find a link somewhere and post it on the page and on the website tomorrow. But don't worry, we'll have a link to somehow see his live commitment somewhere. Other than that, man, some very let's see here. I got some gymnastics news. Gymnastics hired and rounded off the last piece of their coaching staff. They hired Luke Wasson. He was hired as the gymnastics assistant coach. Luke has been added to the staff. He was an assistant coach with Justin. Let's see. Hold on one second here. He was an assistant coach with Coach Justin Howell and Elizabeth Candace Howell, announced Tuesday. Okay. With the addition of Watson, the announcement of Jesse McDonough last week, the retention of the director of gymnastics office, Tommy Bruce, the Howells have rounded out their staff. I'm sorry, guys. That was hard to follow, I'm sure. What's happened here is they've hired off Elizabeth Crandall Howell and her husband, Justin, have hired off the remaining of their staff. They got director of gymnastics, and that is Tommy Simone. And the Howells have rounded out their staff with the hire of Luke Wasson as an assistant coach. Luke has years of club NCAA coaching experience. Says Luke brings a championship mindset, elite technical expertise, and some unwavering passion to the spot. His energy is contagious, and his commitment to growth mindset inspires athletes to get better every day. This is all quotes from the coaches as they hired him. But I want to thank that information coming over from the SID's office from gymnastics staff, but the hiring of Luke Wasson as the final piece to their staff. So the new gymnastics staff is in place, so they're ready to go, and they got a lot to build on. The first 3 seasons pretty successful. But and the other one, I got a women's soccer update. This women's soccer schedule was announced. Tigers will participate participate in 2 preseason scrimmages. The first one set for Monday, August 4th against Alabama at 11 a.m. at Riggs Field. Clemson will kick off 2025 season on the road in Columbus, Ohio, as they are slated to take on Ohio State at 7 p.m. Eastern on Thursday, August the 14th. The Tigers will open up their home schedule on Thursday, August 28th, as they are set to host in-state rival South Carolina for the first home match of the season. The match will count to the Palmetto State presented by the. It will count towards the Palmetto Series, which is sponsored by the South Carolina Education Lottery. Okay, yeah, no worries. That's it there for soccer. Their complete schedule is on ClemsonTigers.com as well. We have a link. I think if you'll go to our Clemson Sports News Facebook page, you'll find a link there with the schedule and a copy of it. And we'll put a story up later on tonight. Next thing up, I got another softball news. Let's see here. Reese Bassinger was named a third-team academic All-American in softball by the College Sports Communications CSC, announced on Tuesday. Bassinger, a biological sciences graduate, became the third player in Clemson softball history to become an academic All-American after Sam Russ did it in 22 and Caroline Jacobson did it in 23. They previously garnered the honor. The Evans, Georgia native earned a third-team spot as a pitcher after posting an 18-6 record in the Circle during the 2025 campaign. She is one of the 5 players from the ACC to be on any of the 3 academic All-American teams, 34 student athletes in total. Congratulations to Reese Bassinger for that great accomplishment in softball. Again, Coach Rittman and that staff have just put together great players and great ambassadors for Clemson University moving forward. The girls that have come through that program have represented the team well on the field and off, and you can't say enough about that, about all the athletic programs. Graham Neff, after he took over, the coaches that he has underneath him have kept the Clemson product in every sport on the field and off. Just absolutely, the bar has been risen way up there. You see that in their APR, their academic performance reports every year. The Clemson's at the top, and then in football, I think they lead the nation for like 5 straight years. But some good stuff there. Hey, again, look for some recruiting news tomorrow. Look for the Dre Quinn news. It will be out tomorrow. I think he's got like a 6 p.m. It's a late in the afternoon kind of announcement. Again, I'll put a link out tomorrow about that. Again, I want to welcome Kiwi Marina and Joe and that family over there. Man, I tell you, we've been after those guys for a couple of years to join our family. We finally got the okay to say, yes, they're on board. And we're going to be doing some live shows from the marina this year. They got 3 of them. We're going to be doing 3 shows there. I'll have a schedule out. All of our live appearances will come out later on towards football season. I tell you what, we have a preseason show that we're going to do, the preseason show where we talk about everything up at the week before. We're going to do that one at the marina. I'm going to check with Joe and make sure that date's open, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, our preseason show, which will be, I would say, around August 23rd or 24th, to be the Friday. Let me check my calendar real quick. 1 second here. Tell you, it won't take me just a second to find that one out. This calendar will load up. But yeah, so we'll do our preseason show there. That'll be one of them that we'll do there. Of the 3 shows we'll be doing at the marina during football season. So let's see here. It will be the 22nd, August the 22nd, Friday, August the 22nd. Look for us to be at the marina, probably at the Tiki Hut. I'll confirm that. But look for us to be doing a live show. I'll have a special guest with me. We'll have some live music there. But look for us to be at Kiwi Marina on the 22nd of August for the preseason preview show. Okay? We'll put out some ads and some stuff for that stuff later and remind everybody and keep it up. And then we'll meet you guys up there and everybody can come hang out. And we'll have this year we're going to add an audience microphone so people can ask us questions so we can talk back and forth to the crowd that's there and let them engage with us. But hey, another great show, a great Wednesday here. Thought it was going to rain. I'm about to go out here and cut the grass now. So I was going to get away with it with the rain, but no, I guess I'm about to go out there and crank up the mower here in a minute. But hey, guys, I'll see you guys again on Friday, 6 o'clock for another be episode 24. Today's the 23rd episode, but the 24th episode of All In with CSN. Again, presented by Ingalls, Benson Ford, and the guys at Oakway Tractor. And again, today's episode, Kiwi Marina. So you guys have a great night. We will talk to you again on Friday, 6 o'clock. Look for us then. Until then, go Tigers.